drug possession, tampering with evidence, assault, evading arrest, and probation violations. Judge Boyd just handed down jail time, treatment orders, deferred adjudication, and a whole lot of reality checks. Let's get into it.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 1043 State versus J. Angel Juarez. Can I have parties announce for the record?
State. James Seeloff for the defense.
All right, and are you all proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor, there is a no rec.
All right. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? And did you review the first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? And did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same J. Angel Juarez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 1043 for the offense of evading arrest detention with a vehicle on March 7, 2024 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge, be proceeding on the first amended motion to adjudicate, specifically a violation of Defendant 4, Missouri County, Texas. The defendant, J. Angel Juarez, did then there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of December 2025 in violation of Defendant 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True. The judge will also proceeding on violation of condition number 4, specifically that in Berry County, Texas, the defendant, J. Angel Juarez, did then there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of January, February, and March 2026 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
True. And judge will waive the remaining allegations.
We have no objection to that.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation 4 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 4 and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation 4 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, there is no agreement. No agreement.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that you revoke the defendant, sentence him to 2 years to do in the Texas Department of Corrections.
And defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we request that we go along with the probation recommendation, which is this is his first MTR. To continue him and then put him on ISF. And then, of course, dismiss the 2 misdemeanors that are pending, which is evading by foot
and felony ID.
and failure to ID.
What has he done since he's been on probation? That's the question.
He's done everything else, hasn't he?
No, Judge,
Oh.
may I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Judge, Mr. Juarez was reporting regularly upon being granted in 2024. He was reporting as instructed. He was submitting all of his UAs. The very first UA, as the court was aware, I believe when he was granted probation, he was said that he would be positive for marijuana. All of the subsequent ones were negative. He has not completed his aggressive driving course or his GED, but he expressed to me that he does want to complete those. He's paid a total of $55 toward his fees. There is a large amount of restitution that he needs to work on, Judge. At this point, probation is recommending that he go into local ISF, followed by the intensive supervision program. Mr. Juarez is 20 years old. He said when he picked up his new cases that he simply just did not want to turn himself in, and that's why he failed to report, Judge.
So basically, he hasn't done anything. In 2 years, and I want you to internalize this, in 2 years, you've only paid $55. What have you been doing with your life in 2 years?
I don't have no excuses, but I did have a job, but it was under the table. I was trying to get myself a job, but I was having issues with my ID. My ID was stolen.
You know what the problem is? The problem is everyone always has excuses, but they can pick up a new charge. The failure to identify, which counsel, I'm not going to consider that. But you know what failure to identify is? Some officer asks you for your name and date of birth, and you either gave them a false name or date of birth, or you just didn't give them anything. How hard was that?
It wasn't, huh?
So basically, you haven't done anything. And now you want me not to send you to prison. There's a person who's owed $6,399.22, and you haven't paid a single penny towards what they're owed. And now you want to come to me, and I'm assuming you want to say, don't send me to prison. I'm young. Young people go to prison every day. And you come before me, and what do you end up doing? You don't do anything on your probation. And once you're brought back for a motion to revoke, then it's, well, I can do this and I can do that. Why can you do it beforehand?
I don't have no excuses, Judge. I didn't have the knowledge that I do now.
No, here's the thing. People have knowledge to commit crimes. The knowledge to do right. You don't even have to really have knowledge to do right. It takes more knowledge to commit a crime, because the knowledge to do right, all you have to say is, would I want somebody to do this to me? This person who you owe $6,000 to, would I want somebody to owe me $6,000 for over 2 years and not pay it? The answer to that is easy. Committing crimes, that takes some ingenuity and planning. Doing right takes zero planning. And all you have to do is ask yourself, would I want somebody to do this to me? Would I want somebody to do this to a person I love? And then you come to me for tea and sympathy because I'm only 20 years old. And I paid $55 towards my fees in 2 years. So what do you want me to do about it? Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Because let me just explain to you something about prison. People will say that the Bexar County Jail is overcrowded, right? And there's a limited amount of people legally who are supposed to be at the Bexar County Jail. Yeah, sometimes they'll say we're going to send them to other counties. People don't like that because taxpayers have to pay for people going to other counties. But guess what? I've never heard a prison or people say, you know what? At the jail, hypothetically, we're only supposed to have 5,000 people. We now have 5,500 people. And we have Mr. Juarez who needs a place at our jail. They're not going to say, oh, we'll just let him go because we're booked. They will always find room for you at the jail. They will always find room for you at the prison. And you're not getting that. So who have you been living with?
My mom.
Mm-hmm. And I know your mom is upset that you're not doing anything with your life. And they mentioned GED. Did you even enroll in that?
I did.
And what's going on with that?
To be honest, ma'am, my phone had got stolen and my emails,
Everything happened to you. My phone got stolen. Back in the day, we didn't have phones. So what does not having a phone have to do with anything? How is not having a phone related to you not getting your GED?
I mean, I ain't got no excuses, man, but
That's what I'm saying. You're coming to me with an excuse. You're saying my phone got stolen, so I can't work on my GED. Explain to me why your phone being stolen interferes with your ability to get a GED.
Well, I mean, as soon as I enrolled into the class, into the school, I got an email and they were telling me about enrolling, that I would have to show up on this day and this day. And I did show up. I don't remember what it was called, but I did show up. And I did talk to some lady, and she told me that she was going to send me emails, and I never got, well, I mean, my phone had got stolen. So I don't know if I got the emails or
So here's the thing. You can go to the library and use their computer. And guess what? They give you 45 minutes for free. So why didn't you go to the library? You had a chance to commit a failure to identify and an evading on foot. So why you can evade, run towards your local library and get on the computer and figure out where you were supposed to be? Because Last time I checked, if your phone gets stolen, that doesn't mean your email has been stolen. You can still get on a computer and access your email.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you're saying yes, but why are you not doing this? You're not doing anything that you're supposed to do. Except come to me begging that you don't want to go to prison. You need to start thinking, and the reason why I'm asking you these questions, because you just flowing through life acting as though you're still a toddler that people find this cute, and that's not the case.
No.
All right, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a choice and state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
These are your choices. You have no other choice. Don't ask me for another choice because you're not getting another choice. One, I'll revoke you. I'll send you to prison for 3 years. Or you're going to ISF. And you're going to remain in custody until you're transferred.
I say,
Your Honor, will the 2 misdemeanors be dismissed and so we can do ISF?
Oh, that'll be completely up to the state.
Okay, I'll ask Frank. Thank you.
All right, probation. On this is what the court is going to do. 4 and 4 are true. The court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to ISF, and he's to remain in custody until transfer. And then upon release, I'm going to want GPS tracking, waive fees, and I'm going to want a curfew on that. So the curfew is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the only exception will be for employment. And that needs to be employment over the table. Do you understand?
Mhm.
Do you have any children since I last saw you?
no, ma'am.
Do not have any children right now. You're not ready to do that. You're not ready for the responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, anything else?
Judge, for the tracking, he's allowed to, his curfew is 7 p.m. He has to be at the house at 7 p.m. and he can leave at 7 a.m., right?
Yes.
And then, I would just recommend the ISP would be released as well.
All right. And so that will be ISP. And uterus, does your mom still want you living with her?
Yes, ma'am.
Why was there a pause?
I mean, that's my mom, of course. I mean,
No, I mean, we just make assumptions sometimes. Sometimes your mom doesn't want you living with them.
my mom does. My mom does.
All right, he's to reside with his mom. Bring your friends over to your mom's house and making that some sort of hangout. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
You're
Judge.
welcome. Thank
I'll
you.
talk to Brandon about dismissing the other 2.
All right,
Because I thought they had to be dismissed in order for him to
Oh,
be in
they
that
do.
program.
they do. If they're not, he's going to be in limbo.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm not ready yet, but I did.
Who's here on Julian Cortez? See something. All right, this is before my time. Court is calling 2018 CR 11417W State versus Julian Ray Cortez. Can I have parties announced?
Christopher Ramos for the defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Cortez?
Yes.
All right, did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt with your attorney? And to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Julian Ray Cortez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2018 CR 11417W for the offense of tampering with evidence on October 31st, 2018 for a period of 3 years and extended for 3 months? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 5th day of November 2021 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Julian Ray Cortez, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State will waive the remaining alleged allegations.
Any objections?
No objections.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt and sentence to 2 years in the prison.
That is our agreement. We're asking the court to approve it, but that is our agreement, so subject to court's approval, Judge.
Thank you. All right, state, you may be excused. So what's happening with his face?
I have a problem with my teeth.
Have they looked at that at the jail?
I put it in a sick hall. Yesterday.
All right, because that looked like it may, I'm not a doctor, it seems that it may be infected.
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Cortez, it appears from looking at your motion to revoke that there's some drug issues with you. All right, when's the last time you used before you were taken into custody?
I'll say the day before.
Okay, and what were you using?
Marijuana.
Okay, this is more than a marijuana thing, right?
Okay.
So marijuana and what else? Trust me, nothing, the worst thing that can happen to you today is my following this 2 years. I'm not going to try to give you 10 years, but I need you to be honest with me, all right? So marijuana and what else?
Just marijuana.
I can offer, Judge, that between the time that he was placed on probation until 2021, he disappeared in 2021.
Mhm.
He underwent 22 drug screenings.
Mhm.
For the first 19 of those, he was negative.
Mhm.
It does seem that, as you can see from the MTR,
Mhm.
that he didn't appear for 2 of them.
Mhm.
And I offer that in that, and I don't know if the court has a court summary, but there was a point in time where he was doing well.
Mhm.
But my concern is your concern. There is a sense that he may have been engaged in reusing, which resulted in him just kind of disappearing. But I just wanted to point out to the court that he was, at some point in his life while on probation, he was doing extraordinarily well.
All right. So, Mr. Cortez, what happened? Why did you fall off the radar?
I just didn't go to turn myself in.
But I mean, why did you stop reporting? Because they're saying they haven't seen you in a while.
I missed it. I missed my drug test, and then they put a warrant, and then they gave me a chance to go in, and I didn't go.
Why didn't you just go in?
I didn't want to. I saw that I could stay, and I stayed out.
He describes to me, for the last several years, he's just been staying at home with his mother. He hasn't been working. He's just been staying home. He only reached the 9th grade. So, he's just not very articulate in terms of with me, what's going on with his life. I can offer that he's been staying at home. He has not gone and then arrested for anything else, which is commendable. but his probation is expired. And I think that's why we're in this position right now, Judge.
All right, well, I'll give you two choices. These are your only choices. One, I'll revoke you, sentence you to 2 years, or two, I'll find him guilty and place him on regular probation with an underline of 2 years.
And just so that I'm on the same page, even though this particular deferred is expired, the court can do that.
Yes. Oh, I wouldn't do anything legally
I
I
just-
can do. Yes.
So do you are two? Which can give you 2 more years probation.
Yes.
Which one do you want?
Now, what I can tell you is one of his conditions, he's going to remain in custody until they complete a new TAP, and they're going to follow whatever recommendations the TAP say.
You have to understand that if she gives you 2 years, they're gonna do a drug screen. If the drug screen says you have a substance abuse problem, you're gonna go to inpatient treatment for several months. It's gonna be at a essentially, it's gonna be very similar to a prison. You have to understand. So for a period of time, you're just gonna feel like you're in prison if you get the 2-year extension probation. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, between knowing that you could go to inpatient treatment that could feel like a prison, do you still want to do it?
Yes.
Sounds like he wants to do the 2 years probation under community supervision.
All right, are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. The court will find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, a TAP evaluation in custody, follow TAP recommendations. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, do a referral to felony drug court. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. Are you on SSI or anything? All right, proof of employment within 60 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right, Bashan, I see in here there was some supplemental report, a gang diversion program. I don't know what that's about. And I read the stipulations. This seems to be a tampering with evidence related to drugs. That's okay. Because if so, we'll do a gang evaluation in custody too.
I would ask if it's not accepted or does not show proof that in a gang that he placed on ISP program.
All right, so there's going to be a gang evaluation in custody as well, Yaya. And if he's not accepted, then ISP. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. 1 hour will be deducted for every sober support meeting completed. And then 100 hours will be deducted upon obtaining a GED or any type of trade school certification. Do you have any children?
No.
And who do you live with? Your mom?
Yes.
Does she want you living there?
Yes.
All right, he's going to reside with his mother upon release. Anything else?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, that'd be it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal? All right, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony, I'm sorry, I need that back. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, you better make better decisions, otherwise you may end up in prison. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you and take care of that. Those can be very dangerous.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Who's here on Luis Canseco? I have to see if he's related to the baseball player, Jose.
Jose.
I think Jose used to play with the A's.
I think you're right. How many home runs did he have?
That I don't know off the top of my head. I really wasn't an A's fan. I really was a Pittsburgh fan because of their uniforms.
Yeah. Jimmy.
See,
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 0050000 State versus Luis Canseco. Can I have parties announced? For the state? Defense?
Robert Braubach for Conseco.
And are you Mr. Canseco?
See.
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear affirm that you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. And Megan, I know you're working on other things, so you don't have to stand up here. You can ask that from the desk. All right, Mr. Canseco, all of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those explained to you in Spanish?
See.
Yes.
All right. And counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And were you able to explain these documents to him in English? I'm sorry, in Spanish?
In Spanish with the interpreter.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Braubach, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Canseco, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
State, it appears you're proceeding on the indictment as presented. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Canseco, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am, he's legally competent.
Mr. Canseco, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at $1,000 fine probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $120 to the Bexar County lab for testing. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
State defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Is that the plea?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, random UAs, and proof of a valid license or affidavit of non-driving. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
The offer states one in the document.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. After reviewing the same, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, he has no criminal history. I think he'll do well.
All right, on my docket, it says that he has an ICE hold. Does he have an ICE hold?
He has an ICE hold.
Okay. All right. This is what the court will do. Court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 100 hours of community service restitution. There's to be no driving without proof of a valid driver's license and insurance. That needs to be provided to probation. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. There's to be no re-entry into the US unless it's legal. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Seguir las reglas. De mi parte solo seguir las reglas.
On my behalf, just follow all the rules.
All right, thank you. All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Next Tuesday.
I will be there.
Where's Wednesday?
Your Honor, may I get a signature?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you are.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good morning.
You're welcome. What page is Salazar on, Francisco?
He's on page 6. Yeah.
All right, thank you. No. That's not my page 6.
What about the interpreter one?
No, I said Salazar, Francisco Salazar. Okay. Anyone else ready?
Veronica Valenzuela.
Veronica Valenzuela.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, what's happening with this case?
So, Judge, Ms. Valenzuela has an indicted drug case as well as an unindicted drug case out of a different incident. There is a legal issue on the indicted case I wanted to present to the state. They asked me to give them some time clips with the videos and my legal argument on that, and then hopefully we can resolve it next time, one way or the other.
All right, Norma, I need a 30-day reset.
Yes, ma'am. June 22nd.
All right, we'll see you back on June 22nd.
Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who's next?
Robert Odom, page 8-3 down.
Robert Odoms. What's happening with this case?
So, Judge, we were set for sentencing a couple of weeks ago. I presented to Your Honor a letter from my client's godmother referencing some matters regarding CPS. Your Honor asked if we could get the CPS records so you could review them. In speaking with his godmother, she has some records from when Robert was a child. They're not the CPS records themselves. And so I had asked the state 10 days ago that they subpoenaed them, but have not yet received the physical copies.
Oh, of course not.
Right, Judge. And so we're trying to get a timeline as to when they think they should receive them. But I was hoping that the court would allow some more time for us to get those.
All right, when are you going to have the records for them?
Your Honor, I have asked our investigator to follow up with CPS to see if we can get them any quicker. And I should have an ETA for you in just a bit. She's trying to get back to the office.
All right, thank you.
And then, Judge, would it be reset for that? Because his godmother has to leave this morning. I just want to let her
Oh, just have her leave. She can leave and we'll figure out when the records are going to be here.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Then Judge.
No, we need to get him a date. All right, who's next?
Grace Rico. It's Grace Rico for Tiffany.
What page?
She's on page 3-4 down.
Rico?
Go downstairs, Judge. We have too many inmates.
Okay, Let's see what's happening here. All right, what is happening with Grace Rico?
Good morning, Judge. We would like, defense is requesting a reset for a competency evaluation after meeting with her. I have some concerns, so I will be filing motions.
All right, so you'll need to do that and file it, and it'll need to go to the magistrate's court for informal inquiry. Norma, I need a reset date for 45 days, and the defense is going to file an evaluation.
July 6th.
All right, we'll see you back on July 6th.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you still want your client brought out?
No,
All right, thank you.
thank you so much. Mary, excuse?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, who's,
Robert. Claudio. Thoreau, on page 7, 4 down. The plea.
Robert?
all right, court is calling 2026 CR 006012, State versus Robert Caron. Could I have parties announced?
State.
Todd Coronado for Robert Cadon.
And Lauren,
Yes, Judge.
I know that y'all are busy, so if you want to remain there, you can. You're welcome. And are you Mr. Caron?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Caron, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Caron, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance. Penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right. I'm sorry, I already did that because I'm doing it differently. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Caron, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am, I
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 81 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there's a $600 fine. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense, is that the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it
Yes, ma'am.
and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Mr. Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 in all attached.
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
I did.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I just ask you to follow the agreement, Your Honor.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 81 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's a $600 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Stephanie Enarson, Enarson. There's to be no residing in households with minors. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Good luck to you. Make better choices, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right,
Waive excuse.
yes.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Brianna Montes, page 3, 5 down.
Brianna Montes. Good morning. What's
Morning,
happening with
Judge.
Good morning. What's happening with this?
Well, this is our plea deadline today, and I thought we had it worked out, but Brianna is double thinking this, thinking more about it, and I don't know exactly how this court would do it. I'm wondering if the court would give us one more reset to go over everything with her family.
How old are you? All right, this is what I always tell people. The talking with the family should have been before you got in trouble. For example, I have young people who will come to me, they go to a party, there are drugs at the party, and then everybody ends up getting arrested. And then they're like, well, I need to talk to my family. I'm like, you should have talked to your family and said, I'm going to this party at this person's home. Their parents are not going to be here. There may be drugs or alcohol there. What do you think I should do? Instead of get arrested, then what should I do? So today is your plea deadline date. If an agreement is not reached, your next setting is going to be a jury trial date. So if you want to discuss that with your attorney, you can. All right, thank you. Who's next?
Danielle on page 6, 4 down.
DeLeon Lorenzo.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. You know, there was a good movie out once. It was called Lorenzo's All. I think it was up for Academy Award, supposedly based on a true story. I think Susan Sarandon was in that. All right, where are we on Discovery Council?
I believe I received all the discovery, Judge. I just received a plea this morning, so I would like a reset for a plea deadline if possible.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a plea, how old are you, sir?
I'm 40.
All right, if I can have a plea deadline date in 3 weeks, please.
That'd be June 11th.
All right, June 11th is your plea deadline date.
Page 6 and page 7.
All right, thank you.
I follow it off. Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm done. You want me to just once?
Who's next?
Christina Moreno, page 1, 3 down.
Hello.
Good morning,
Looked like I
Judge.
just saw you yesterday.
You did, you did.
All right, on this case, plea deadline date was extended today. Do you have all the videos from DPS?
They put them on last week for me to see and I didn't see them, didn't know it. So I just need a week to look at them
All right.
and I'm sure it'll be a plea.
Okay, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
if you'll recall this in 3 weeks.
I can do it next week if you want.
Oh, you want to do it next week?
Let's do it next week.
So if you want to come back on that Tuesday,
Do it Thursday.
the Thursday?
28th. 28th.
All right, so we'll be back on the 28th for a plea deadline date. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Make sure you're on time next time, okay? Thank you. No problem.
Waiting for his,
How come I filed my application letter 6 days to a year ago? This is my daughter's award ceremony. We've been trying to contact.
All right, who's next?
I said, I don't have any associates. I can't send anyone else, but
I
I
thought you had a assistant.
don't have any associates. I would have just sent them anyway. I don't have anyone, but I'm just a little frustrated because I personally filed that letter.
And I told him to come.
5/20.
The 13 days.
They've come by the courthouse. They've come by twice.
I can hear.
13 and then.
Who's next?
Again.
It is John Vargas, page 3, 2 down.
John Vargas.
Don Vargas.
I asked her recently. Why was it sent on the dating? Or it shows on your system that it was.
Hello? Morning, Judge.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, we are missing the primary dash cam of the stop that is detrimental to this case. I did file a motion to suppress, but it will be determining if I urge it or not after I can actually see that video.
All right, State, where's the dash cam video on this? Okay. All right, Norma,
Okay.
you all will need to confer off docket, but set this for a motion to suppress in 30 days.
Yes, ma'am.
And if it's not going to be a motion to suppress, let us know.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
June 22nd.
Let me just verify my calendar, but I think so.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I have a certificate of appeal.
On the wall.
Says they're on back order.
Robert. Okay. And the court.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you do them in the morning?
In the morning?
No, do you do them in the morning or
Are
you?
you in?
Okay, I do have some other stuff, but I am in Bear County, so it's fine.
All right.
Do you want to do it in the morning or do you want to do it in the afternoon?
Whenever they want to do it. Morning, afternoon.
The afternoon at 1:30.
All right, what's the date?
June 22nd
All right.
at 1:30.
All right, who's next?
Randy Gallegos. He's on page 7 at the bottom.
Randy Gallegos?
Gallegos.
Morning, Judge. He's present on Zoom.
What? All right. So, today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a trial setting.
All right, how long do y'all expect this jury trial?
About 3 days.
All right, Norma, Criminal Trial Division, jury trial, 3 days. Look for dates in July. If that's available.
Yes, sir. And we have July 7th.
All right, your jury trial date will be July 7th. You need to be present in the courtroom. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you for addressing appropriately, even though you're on Zoom. You always do, though. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
The next one, Judge,
Yes.
it's Garrett Gillian on page 4, 3 down.
Garrett Dillon. Hi, how's it going? All right, and counsel, for security reasons, they want the defense attorneys on this side.
I can't,
Oh, no
it's a little
problem.
different. So.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
I'm not sure. This was a at-large indictment, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I've actually had a vacation left on file for a year. It's my daughter's award ceremony today. We've been trying to reset this. They said I had to be here.
You could send an email or something to me.
Sorry.
I'm always like children, you know,
I
you're gonna
do
be
it.
there. When is her thing? What time?
It starts in 10 minutes. So
Oh, well, you need to get out of here. Norma,
Uh-huh.
give them a 45-day reset for discovery.
and I'll confer with the state some more via email.
Oh, no, go. You need to not do that.
Thank you.
Go to the award ceremony. What date, Norma?
July 6th.
All right, we'll see you back on July 6th.
Thank
Oh,
you.
but yeah, next time, at the end of the day, don't come. Go to the award ceremony. We
It's a
can
good
always
client.
handle
He used
this.
to be my neighbor, so I didn't want to leave him here alone. So
Oh,
I make that.
nothing was gonna happen without you. All right, just sign the reset form, then you're excused. You're welcome. All right, who's next? Domingo Villa?
Yeah.
Good morning.
I forgot to add.
Okay. All right, no problem. All right, are y'all ready to proceed on the motion?
Your Honor, if I could just have one moment, I just need to pull it up. I don't have to mention.
Are y'all gonna proceed on the motion or?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 012063 State versus Domingo Javier Villa. Can I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
Eric Hernandez for the defendant, Mr. Villa.
And are you Mr. Villa? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Domingo Javier Villa who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 012063 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on June 3rd, 2024 for a period of 3 years? Is that you? All right, state?
Yes, violation of condition number 1 on or about 5th day of April 2026 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Domingo Javier Villa committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? All right, court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There it is, Your Honor. The proposed agreement is to deny the MTR and continue this defendant on probation, but add a no contact order with the complainant and then new number 1 case, except for child exchanges to go through a third party, and then to add the bid course.
All right, so what is happening with this number 1? What is this about?
Your Honor, the facts of the case.
Yes.
The facts of the case is they were at a child exchange, and this defendant and our complainant got into an argument. This defendant closed the door on our complainant, causing pain.
When you say close the door, you're talking about a car door?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what, was she in a vehicle and he slammed her door, or was he in his vehicle and he slammed his door?
Sure, which vehicle they were in. It seems that this defendant was getting the diaper bag as well as the child out of our complainant's vehicle and slammed the car door off.
Your Honor, it was at the end of the visitation and he was placing the child in the car.
Okay.
There was some facts that I won't get into
because I don't believe we're gonna be taking that case to trial, but there was some frustration with the condition that the mother's family arrived in. Out of frustration, he hit the door. It struck her. He was not trying to hurt her. Was it negligent and reckless under the code? That would be a question for a jury, but quite possibly. But it was at the end of the visitation, he was placing the child in. Emotions got the better of him. He hit the door, was not trying to injure the mother, but she may have been harmed in the process.
All right. So did she have to go to the doctor?
I'm not aware of that, Your Honor.
Okay, then the court will find violation. I'm sorry, are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll wait.
All right, the court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. Court would deny the motion. All right, good luck to you. All right, anyone else ready?
No, not yet. What else?
Nobody's called for him. Oh, we're waiting for the date.